In this video, we are going to be analysing the stock market, but do want to quickly cover the US yen, well, basically the dollar in general, just because it's already at a tradable level. So it's just something we're paying attention to. So the yen has just come into its anchored VWAP. So again, normally when you come into here, we do look for that sale signal. We look for kind of more of a day trading pullback. So again, just putting this out here so we can upload the video. This will be out relatively quickly, just to say what I'm looking at. And again, so this will mean most likely we be quite bearish on the dollar until we can kind of come and test the anchored VWAP support, which currently is around that 149.475. So just wanted to note that real quick, and now we can go over to the key things that we'll be paying attention to. So obviously going over to the SPY, so the S&P 500. Now, what are key levels we want to be paying attention to? Because as of right now, it's in a mixed area. So what you're seeing right here, this green line obviously is normally used as our support anchored VWAP, and what you can see is obviously we're trading below it, so that normally gives us sell signals. Now this can be quite good because we have our sell signal as we start kind of break and trending below it like we're doing now, and we have our recent high anchor VWAP following close behind. So what we want to see is basically probably coming into Monday, Tuesday, hopefully we come in and we kind of test this range. This range as a whole should be quite a good short sell signal, and something we can look to trade the pullback as a day trade. Now, if we want the longer term trades on it, again, if we're looking maybe for the whole week, we're going to have to kind of see it hit some stronger levels, start seeing how we react overall. But again, more of a day trading level that we're paying attention to in this level here. Again, this is between the range of kind of 432 to around 432.30. So a 30-cent range that we'll be looking to trade short bias if we come into here, coming into the open tomorrow. Now, onto the downside move, we do have kind of a recent anchored VWAP created. Not too much significance on that till we start seeing a move. Obviously, if we hit this sell signal, then that anchored VWAP will start being more significant, but as of right now, not focused on that too much. So the main focus is if we can sell off. Again, if we trade this short sell signal, our final target, or kind of our main target, would be this buy signal, which is going to be around this 429.30. Now, what is this level and why is this key? Because what we really want to be doing is trying to sell these short signals down into this support, because what this support is an anchored VWAP kind of from that big significant gap we had near kind of the 20th of September or 21st of September. So normally you're considered bullish above this area, but obviously we're coming into these sell signals. So that would normally be our target, but we don't usually look to hold going past or kind of below that level. So that's going to be our main focus on SPYs. Sell the short signal, target to the anchored VWAP, which again is going to be 429.30. Now, to quickly cover the Qs as well, if you prefer the Qs a bit more, basically the same outlook that we're looking at on here. Again, we have the buy signal kind of coming into this 362.60 range into kind of the 363. So again, that's going to be our buy signal coming into here. If it comes down into here, again, day trade pop, we can look to trade that. But the main focus is obviously we're hitting all these sell signals. We have been selling off, especially since kind of this FOMC move. So as we're continuing this move down, what we can look to do is kind of sell into this sell signal, look to kind of trade that downside move, with our key target being this anchored VWAP support kind of around that 363. Again, when we're trading the Qs, we're looking at the SPY. When we're trading the SPY, we're looking at the Qs, because if one's hitting them earlier, we probably want to be taking profits on the other, because if one bounces, you may bounce on the other one just before. But again, we do have these sell signals, and on the Qs it actually looks a bit more clean, because you can see if we kind of delete this level, they're literally near enough to the penny at the same level, so it should be a lot cleaner to trade. And again, that's going to be 366.50 that we're looking at as a sell signal coming into Monday. So we should be looking at that. Again, look for that day trade pullback. Move stops to break even relatively quickly, because we should be in the money relatively quickly. Obviously, just cut the position as we're falling, with our main target or kind of final target being that 363. Now, the main focus on this as well is, why do we have this anchored VWAP above? Because if we do snap out of here, this is kind of our last resort. If we break this, then we can kind of flip a bit more bullish on the day, or even the week in general, and start looking for the new trend, create a new anchored VWAP from this low or this low, and look to see where that will go, and start trying to use that as our new entry to trade it long. But as of right now, again, we are a bit more short bias, looking to sell the pop. But again, if we do start breaking above here, getting some closes above here, then again, watching that anchored VWAPs, then buying these pops to try and trend the upside move.